the president can speak for himself.
Okay.
But I do know, from my brief encounters and knowledge of him, he's 100 times harder than he is on TV. I mean, Trump is he's hard.
In business.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, in politics. I mean, he doesn't give a shit, you know. He's thrown out some very high-profile, well-thought of people out of his administration.
Mad Dog Mattis.
Mad Dog Mattis.
Throw him out.
General Kelly, and some others.
What do you make of all that?
Well, I probably wouldn't have thrown out Mattis and Kelly, but I mean, it's either his way or the highway. His way or the highway, and but he's not always right. But he's been right about a lot of things, and I mean, if he does away with inheritance tax or death tax, I mean, for people with money, you have no idea what that means. To me personally, I mean, I'm registered to vote. You have no idea what that means. I mean, and there's a lot of rich people in America, and I'm not saying it just for them, because he's done away with 40 or 50% of the bureaucracy of getting things done in Washington. That fourth member that he put on the Supreme Court, the most little guy that works in a gas station, doesn't understand what that means. We are going to be conservative votes from the Supreme Court for the next 30 or 40 years. And when Ginsburg either dies or retires, that means they're going to have a 5-3. We are going to be conservative down the line for 50 fucking years. No matter what the Democrats do. No matter how much they cry. He knows where it counts. It's the Supreme Court of the United States. And by hook or crook, he got the last two through. I didn't think he was going to get the last one through. And then the women that said that Kavanaugh raped them and all that shit, they have now, all three have come back forward and said, oh, one said, I just did it because I didn't like him. I didn't want him to be in there. I never even saw him in high school. And the two others say it was a lie.
Even the one that testified in
Correct. She lied. She now says...
No.
And, yes, she perjured herself. But she went in on a
that was a very strange and fascinating live thing to watch. That guy get examined and his statement and everything. What was happening there? What do we see with all of this?
It's because the people on the Hill that are on the Democratic side realized that if Kavanaugh got in, Trump was going to be one step closer to totally dictating policy for the next 40 years.
Right.
He got in, and then the next guy got in. I mean, really, the Democrats are dead in the water.
Okay.
And if when Ginsburg, and I hope she lives a long life, but when Ginsburg has to retire or, God forbid, dies, I mean, Trump will consider his presidency a success.
Okay. Does he get reelected next year?
Yep. And a landslide.
Landslide.
The Democrats are giving it to him. You Democratic fucking weenies, you're giving it to him on a platter.
Why?
They've got 21 people running against him.
Yeah.
They've got the guy from Starbucks running against him.
Yeah.
Bloomberg pulled out, I'm told.
Yes.
Everybody and their dog running against him.
Got some London Real guests that are running against him.
Yeah, and it just makes it easier for Trump. It just makes it easier because everybody's in disarray. Although there's one Republican, I forget his name, that says he's going to run against Trump.
Yeah.
That won't go anyplace.
It won't happen. All right,
no.
so Trump
and
gets...
even Biden says, we'll see what Biden does.
Okay. Now, you said always that political correctness is a manifestation of a lack of self-esteem.
Yes, sir.
And Trump being elected showed us all what? What does Trump show us? Because everybody throws their arms up and says, look at this guy. You know, he's got no class, he lies, all these things. And yet he's our leader.
Because he is atypical, he's a microcosm of the populace of America. Everybody lies a little. They call it white lies. I remember getting smacked the shit out by a nun when I was a little boy, saying, well, I only said a white lie. Before I could get the word lie out of my mouth, she had slapped me twice. But he realized that what the gut feel of the average guy. And if you're a guy that is a truck driver, a coal mine, you're working in an automobile plant, or you're working in an office on Wall Street, when your buddy gets in trouble, normally you stick up for him even if he's wrong. Okay? Well, that's exactly what's happening. because they're so sick and tired of the lying that comes out of Washington, D.C.
Right.
They're
So
so sick and tired.
He's the blue collar guy.
Okay, he is taking advantage of it.
Right.
And they forget that he's a billionaire, and whether he started with 100 million or a million or whatever he started with, they've forgotten all that because he's done. He's done most of the things that he promised. He's been able to do, and he's going to get that fucking wall done by hook or by crook. The
wall's just a symbol of
correct.
him doing what he said he's going to do.
Correct.
And you can argue either there already is a wall, or maybe there will be a wall. Now it's just a symbol of him saying what he's going to do. And if he gets that, then he's going to have the vote again.
Yeah. Well, and right now, people like, even though he's not a regular Joe like a welder or a truck driver, but he talks in words that you can understand.